Hey ladies, I wanted to make a quick, just a quick Motivation Monday video for you. I'm not sure if you know this, but I have access to, on our app, I can access and see, the last time that you logged a workout, the last time that you logged your Shakeology, the last time you've been on the page, and the ratings, obviously, that we do at the end of our days. And I've noticed that some of us are not getting on. Some of you, it's been days since you've been on. Some of you, it has been, a few days since you've logged a workout or you've logged your Shakeology. And maybe you're like me, yesterday I got way too busy with Mother's Day stuff, and I can't say I got too busy. I didn't make it a priority to post. So yesterday I missed that. And so maybe you're like me. Maybe you've still been sticking with it. You've just been struggling to get it on the page for us, and I want to encourage you guys to continue doing that, okay? My hope is that that's your situation. If you are somebody that is struggling right now to just keep going, I really want to speak to you tonight. And the reason I want to talk to you is because each and every single one of you that is in this group right now made the commitment because you had this deep why within yourself. A reason that you specifically told me was your motivation for doing this group. For some of you, repeating and doing another group. For some of you, your first time going at this and trying clean eating and support and the workouts, all of that stuff. Some of you, so it's your first time. But I want to remind you guys, week 3 is starting right now. You are so darn close to breaking through the barrier of creating a habit, okay? You are so close, and you cannot stop right now. This cannot be, the time where you just start coasting and going downhill and saying, this wasn't for me, okay? You are so close, and this is the time where you have to push through. I want to read you guys a quote, actually more like a paragraph quote, from one of my books that I'm reading right now. As I shared with you guys this morning, I spend a lot of time on personal development. It is key to me showing up and doing this every day, even on the days that I don't want to do it. Filling my mind with things that tell me I can do this, that tell me I should be doing this, that it's hard and that's a good thing. All of those words are what help me to show up every single day. That and prayer and the strength of God in many moments. So I want to read this to you guys, and I hope it hits home for you like it hit home for me. When you make a no-nonsense decision, you sign up fully and keep moving towards your goal, regardless of what is flung in your path. I think a lot of us have things being flung in our paths right now. And stuff will most definitely get flung, which is why making the decision is so crucial. Life is crazy, right? We all have things that go on. We have to keep showing up despite that. This stuff is not for sissies. The moment it gets hard or expensive or puts you at risk of looking like a moron, if you haven't made the decision, you will quit. How many of us have been there? Quit something that you initially thought you were going to go all in on. This is not going to be that thing. If it wasn't uncomfortable, if it wasn't hard, everyone would be out there all in love with their fabulous lives. So often we pretend we've made a decision when what we've really done is signed up to try until it gets too uncomfortable. What did you sign up to do? Did you sign up to try until it gets too uncomfortable? Just say, this isn't for me. I'm going to let this be another thing on my pile of things that I've tried that doesn't work for me. Is that something that you decided? I absolutely do not think it is. I think each and every single one of you here has the potential to let this be your change. The moment where things actually go the way that you want them to go. It's not going to be easy though. And this 3rd week that we're diving into right here is going to be one of those weeks that tests your why, that tests your strength on whether you can push through this. And I need to emphasize, for me, if I was totally relying on my strength all the way, I would not be here 2 years later. For me, it takes a whole lot of prayer. For me, it takes a whole lot of realizing that I don't have the strength to do this every single day on my own. I rely on the strength of God often. And I highly recommend that if you haven't been putting prayer into this, that you do that. You start making your workout time, your food planning time, all of those things. Make them acts of worship, things that you're working towards being more obedient in. God wants us to be self-controlled. What better way to practice that than through working on your healthy lifestyle? So whatever the why is for you, this is the week, one of the weeks where it is going to be hard, and you're going to need to make that decision to show up every single day. But I absolutely believe that you can do this. I know that you can make it to the end. I know that you can get to that habit place at the end of our group here where it becomes more of a lifestyle, but you gotta keep showing up. You have to keep going. So no excuses. You are more than those excuses. So keep pushing through them, keep going, and I can't wait to see where we're at next week as we push through the next Monday. If you have motivation for us tonight, share your words of wisdom below. Have a good night, guys.